All right. Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman and members of the board. My name is Justin Johnson, and I've come here today with conflicting interests and concerns about House Bill 411. I'm familiar with Representative Sykes' recent efforts to amend the wrongful imprisonment statute 2 or 3 times before House Bill 411, and while I respect his efforts to correct the vague wording that already exists for due process and constitutional rights violations in this statute, House Bill 411 is going to need further revisions. I'm sure that if we take the time to think about the circumstances, we can agree that wrongful imprisonment is one of the most heinous and injurious crimes that can be committed against somebody, rivaled only by crimes of violence. It's so serious, in fact, that if it weren't for the fact that it was a crime committed by the state, it would be considered kidnapping or abduction. Representative Sykes' recent attempts to clarify the section of 2743-48 dealing with constitutional rights violations were thwarted by strong, unopposed opinions of its opponents, namely prosecutors and other politicians. I'm obviously here at this objection hearing to say that House Bill 411 in its current state does not belong in the revised code. I say that as an individual who has had my constitutional rights violated in a criminal trial and sent to prison for a crime that I did not commit as a result. I did, however, agree with Representative Sykes' original bill to amend wrongful imprisonment because they clarified the wording in this statute pertaining to procedural errors and encompassed the protection of all of our constitutional rights during trial. In my situation, I was charged with a crime that I had not committed. I proved my innocence and was found not guilty by a jury of my peers and still sent to prison for 2 years by a judge, with total disregard to the jury's verdict and in violation of my Sixth Amendment right to a jury in a criminal trial. In the situation, I was at a party one night. I was arguing with this guy who had quite a bit to drink. He pulled a gun on me during this argument, and my cousin shot him. When he awoke in the hospital, he either had no recollection of what had happened, or he wanted to see me in prison because he named me as the person who caused his injuries. I was arrested and I stood trial on these charges. I proved my innocence to a jury of my peers, and they found me not guilty. These charges, before they could decide my